My name is Mark Williams. I'm a Liberal Member of Parliament in the House of Commons.
Is this your first time attending such a gathering of such?
I was trying to count. I think it's now the 5th time I've been here. I've been a Member of Parliament for 8 years, and most years I've made it out to these rallies because they are really important. It shows the unity of the Iranian people, many sadly of course overseas, but it also reminds us of the mission we have to restore democracy to Iran.
What do you see a difference between this one than the previous one? I mean, I was trying to capture the people outside, and I see more wider spreads of different colors and races and nations, and I mean, what do you see difference?
The story of tyranny over the last 30 years is a message, is a story that we need to communicate to every country in the world. And I think that's the difference this time, as you say. Many more countries here. It means the international coalition against what we're seeing in Iran is stronger.
Mrs. Maryam Rajavi's 10-point. What is your opinion on that? I mean, do you think a better Iran with that?
Of course, I mean, I think it's reminded us. I mean, first, I got involved in this movement because of the appalling human rights regime in Iran, and that in itself, I think, justifies why so many thousands of people are here today. But also, reminding us about the kind of laws and the secular democracy that we want to create, reminding us that Sharia law will have no place, reminding us that it will be a secular new Iran. The separation of church and state, which is really important for a country such as Iran. So I think it was good. It was good to hear the broader message from Madame Rajavi. It wasn't just criticisms, and there are many criticisms of the current regime and the regime that's going to soon take power in Iran. It was saying a positive message of this is what we stand for, this is what we need to campaign on.
Yeah, I am Jordi Shukla. I am a member of the Spanish Parliament, a spokesperson in the Foreign Affairs Committee, and the first member of the Spanish Parliament involved in the relationship with the Council of opposition, Iranian opposition.
Mucho gusto. Could you please tell our viewers, what is your opinion? Is this the first time you're gathering here?
Oh, I was here 2 years ago. Unfortunately, I come back. I didn't take part in the General Assembly, this general event 1 year ago, but I was in Paris in La Mutualité some months ago, and I was one of the main speakers. And for me, as a defender, I am the Vice President of the International Liberal, and as a defender of the freedom and the human rights, the dignity and the democracy. Obviously, I support very strongly the opposition, the democratic opposition of Iran against the totalitarianism and against the indignity of the current situation in Iran.
Do you see any difference between this gathering and the 2 years ago gathering?
Well, this is better in order to the number of people, in the organized, and in the international support. So I checked that is increasing, growing. Increase the number of supports from the international community.
Mrs. Maryam Rajavi's 10-point platform, what is your opinion on that as far as you understood the points that she made?
Well, I am absolutely convinced that the Human Rights Declaration from the United Nations is not a human rights declaration from the Western countries' values. It's an international and world values. And Mrs. Rajavi 10 points, program points, are exactly the expression of this respect of the human rights and the essential elements of the contents of the international human rights declaration. So I support these ideas because these ideas for the right to life and development in the frame of freedom and democracy.
Do you see more change, a better change in the future of Iran by Iranian people and their resistance here, or through this fake selection of election that they call this another Mullah come Rouhani as the new president? Do you see any change for that?
Well, there wasn't free elections because the free competition in the countries, free competition is competition between all kind of candidates, and as usual in Iran there was a pre-selection of candidates. So some elements, some of the society didn't take part in these elections and can express the real pluralism of Iran. So I support the opposition inside the country and the opposition outside the country, and I hope that very soon we can see a very democratic, very deep, very important and democratic country, Iranian democratic.
Any specific message for the residents in Camp Liberty that they are watching you right now, and what kind of message of hope can you give to these thousands of women and 2,000 men?
Please keep your position, please keep your dignity, because a lot of people, a lot of representatives, a lot of MPs, a lot of population around the world are waiting and watching the dignity of these people in the camps. So the future of Camp Liberty is the reference, is the flag of the freedom in the world.
That they have access only one TV channel, no access to internet, that they are being suppressed by their own leaders, and of course this made an impact upon the chairman of the committee. But we must understand in what difficult situation these people are, and it's a reminder to us that it's unbelievable how you have been kept your courage and determination and your goals to follow. And I can only say that no sacrifice is going to be in vain. Your sacrifices and sufferings are now spread and shared by many nations of the world. There are new nations who have joined today, from Pakistan, from India, parliamentarians, from so many countries. And this message is going finally to make a change. And if all these nations will make a change in their real attitudes, not only in words, but in real attitudes toward Iranian regime, then this regime will collapse.